PT Vlogs Episode 5. I'm Monty.
I'm wearing my white uniform for the first time in our video vlogs.
Mante. And today, we're gonna do a new exercise for you. They're called resistance exercises.
And we're gonna be targeting our supraspinatus muscle. Our supraspinatus muscle is a muscle in our shoulder that's commonly injured when we have rotator cuff injuries. So what we're basically gonna do today is gonna strengthen our supraspinatus muscle so we can reduce your risk of having shoulder injuries.
So before we start our exercise, we want to be first to warm up our muscles so it doesn't get surprised, and we'll be ready for whatever stress we'll provide it later. It's gonna be called elbows together. So in this stretch, we, as much as possible, we want to draw our elbows together, and in this way we externally rotate our shoulders. This will help you in extra mobility in your capacity to do shoulder external rotation. To do this, you cup your ears and then you touch your elbows together. Going back, you try to squeeze your shoulder blades as much as possible. Do this for 20 reps. Now for this one, we're gonna call it the internal and external rotation of the humerus. We just simply do internal rotation and external rotation in alternation while sticking your arms out. Make sure you stick your thumb out while doing the exercise or the stretch. Keep your abs tight while also trying to maximize the rotation you are performing on your shoulders. Do this for 20 reps. Next one's going to be called serratus anterior push-ups. So for this one, we will be targeting the muscle that supports our shoulder blades, which is the serratus anterior muscle. Most of the time it's weak in most people who are sedentary. So to do this, you want to position yourself in force, like what you see in the video. Relax your shoulder blades, then you press as hard as you can on your upper back. As much as possible, try to protract your shoulders. Feel it by moving your shoulder blades away from each other as much as possible, while also tightening your abs for stability. Do this for 15 to 20 reps. So for our last dynamic stretch, we're gonna call it a band pull apart. So we basically just grab a resistance band and put it between your middle and ring finger, like what you want to see in the video. Place both of your arms in shoulder level, then start with them near each other. Then slowly separate them, going against the resistance of the band. You can feel the stretch while doing this. I'll do this for 20 reps. Let's proceed to the main event, the exercise proper. So most of our exercises here are gonna be prescribed in maybe 8 to 10 reps in 3 sets. So that's gonna be our basic prescription. So for the first one, it's gonna be the lying lateral raise. We're going to be doing lying lateral raises. Find a mat and try to side lie on it. While side lying, one arm shall support the head from the mat and the other will perform a shoulder raise while using a dumbbell as resistance. You can progress it if tolerable, increasing the volume. For the next one, it's basically the same motion, but without you in the mat and you standing now. So while holding the resistance like a dumbbell, for example, raise your shoulders up in a position between the frontal and the lateral direction until shoulder level, but with your pinky on top. This will be making us sure that you are targeting your supraspinatus muscle, since you're going to be abducting your shoulder while it's in external rotation. For this baby, I like to call it the full kind of exercise. So now basically it's like going to be the last exercise, but this time you're going to be imagining that you're holding 2 cans in your hands and you'll be doing the same exercise as the previous one. This is another way to strengthen your supraspinatus muscle. A test with a similar name called the empty can exercise or empty can test is actually used to determine for supraspinatus weakness. Now we will be again utilizing a resistance band. Find something you can tie your resistance band on. Start by tucking your elbow near your body as much as possible. Elbow is flexed to 90 degrees. Position yourself from the resistance band in a distance where you can perform the exercise you are seeing. Again, as much as possible, elbows near the body. Now that we are done with the exercise, we're gonna be cooling down now. So for the first one, it's gonna be called the child's pose. So this one I personally like doing since you can really feel the stretch. It's basically so relaxing that you might even start doing it normally once in a while before getting up from your bed. To execute this, prone yourself by keeping your hips and knees flexed on the mat. Hold this position for 30 seconds. For our next cool down stretch, we will be now positioning ourselves in prone, still in prone, but with one arm extending out while the other is placed on our lower back, just above the pelvis. You can see it in the video, the proper form. So hold this for 30 seconds. Our final stretch is gonna be something many people usually do. It's gonna be called the arms extended out. So you basically just internally rotate both of your arms and then intertwine the fingers of your two hands. And then stretch them out as much as you can. Hold this for 30 seconds.
So that's it for our video today. I hope you learned a thing or two about strengthening our supraspinatus muscle and why we should strengthen our supraspinatus muscles.
Yeah, so be sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel. So again, I'm Monte.
I'm Monty, and this is PT Vlogs episode 5. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you in the next video.